afternoon, my name is Nina. Today I want to share my reflection with you. The introduction or part of myself. Illusion of ideal self. There is nothing more blessing than trusting that you're worthy in love. I have lived unloved and gifted. Actually, I used to think I was capable of facing every difficulty and resolve it. So for all in my life, I have had the illusion that I was totally in charge of my ideal future, heading for the goal. Then I was even more proud of myself to put the confidence into a project presentation. Unfortunately, I completely messed it up. Although faulting the speech, I hadn't realized I was in fact not so confident. I was just frustrated because I don't want to be bothered, because it was the first time I totally ruined my speech. Self-awareness. The failure was upsetting though. I regarded it as a flaw in my several speeches. I wasn't aware until I read a sentence in the summary reading. It says, when someone praises you for something you don't really do, you won't have any feeling because the compliments are just like praising someone else. All of a sudden, it hit me that I hadn't turned into someone I expected myself to be in the project. And this is why I couldn't fully show myself in the project. Even got uncomfortably talking about it. Next. Facing the imperfect me. The book also mentions we too thirst for being a lovely person, so we always treat ourselves real lovely. Then I understood the impression of myself was a fantasy. Actually, I have the thoughts such as impatient, stubborn, and aggressive. When studying at home, if my parents come in to talk with me, I would get impatient because I don't want to be bothered at that time. When discussing something with others, I would insist on my thinking and accept their advice, which is in my consideration. Because of being aggressive, I always want to undertake the responsibility and think I could finish everything by myself. Next. Weakness in me. You need to remember that you are negligible, so you can have the better interacting with others. It means we need to drop the habit of caring about ourselves, so we can have the better interacting with others. That I am aware my behavior is so selfish that I ignore others' feelings. In fact, I could talk with my parents about my schedule in a nice voice and really took a break, so I could get more satisfied with myself. I should listen to others' thinking before jumping into my conclusion, or before my suggestion more constructively. Next. Living with flaws. Facing the weakness at oneself is the first step to be a better person. In the past, I set up an image of me which I thirsted for being. However, I only get embarrassed, jittery, and exhausted. But upon accepting my imperfection, I really get relieved and relaxed. I needn't pretend to be a wonderful person. I can be true to myself. So I finally stopped requiring myself with a high standard. And I can surely improve myself steadily and correctly, admiring my merits, my faults, and myself. Next. In the end, I want to share a sentence with you. You don't need to be wonderful, owing to the faults. The merits are more sparkle.